I don't want nobody to get killed. I mean, I've been doing a little bit of reading, people. I've been keeping this on a little bit of the slide, just what I've exactly been watching, and kind of reading a bit, but I kind of got into Sereph at the end, and I thought, I'm going to do a video talking about what exactly I think of the series, since at first I came out with it, like, very kind of like, oh my god, the first chapter, first episode is fucking amazing, god, like, and then after that I was like, not too sure about on the series itself in general, but after watching a couple episodes of the anime, and mainly throughout the entire pretty much day, I pretty much marathoned the 6 volumes that are currently out of the series, which is about 2 years worth of the material, and I thought I kind of want to give you my opinion. If you guys don't know exactly what Sereph at the end, or Owari no Sereph is, it's pretty much you get your main character Yutura and Mikael, like 2 little like in an orphanage where basically the whole world gets overthrown by vampires, and there's a coincidentally like a virus that like wipes out all the adults and only children are the ones that remain, and they get enslaved by vampires to just pretty much become livestock for them. And while our main characters like Yuchiro and Mikael pretty much decided to try and escape, and they got attacked and got like caught by a vampire noble, and basically Yuchiro was the only one actually able to escape, and ended up teaming up with like the last remnants of like human society to actually team back and fight back against the vampires and take what was rightfully theirs all those years ago. Now it's kind of like predictable, like, oh, it's, you know, they're dead, but honestly that first chapter is just like, oh my fucking god, just insanity. And one thing is I can definitely say from the series is like, straight up, if you haven't noticed on these art covers, is that the art on this series is just fucking phenomenal. Like, holy shit, the best way to compare it to, honestly, if it's a monthly Bleach, like the best things to compare this thing to that honestly that would like get your interest on it, it's Blue Exorcist with a little sprinkles of Naruto and Bleach. There are definitely like a lot of Bleach moments in the series, with especially like the King of the Horse kind of like whole speech and the whole demons and stuff like that. It kind of really do remind me of the stuff like mainly with like Ichigo and Hollow Ichigo, like kind of the conquering your demons and stuff like that. And it honestly has that kind of feel to it. Like I honestly like. And the one thing I had very issue at the first, which I feel like a lot of people might be very turned off, is like it's very slow at the start of the series. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's a very character-driven story more than it is like story-driven for like some of the parts. And you know, they start at school at first with, you know, character, and he's like, oh, I want to be part of the vampire killing squad. He's like the same way Yuchiro is, the same way it really as Eren is. Like, Eren's just like, I want to kill all the titans at the start of the series. Same thing with Yuchiro. She's like, I want to kill those bloodsucker bastards. And you know, he has to learn, you know, the traditional things of working in a team and friendship, so he like meets up with other characters, you know, like Shinoa, like, she's my favorite bitch. Like, I gotta say, her and Crew Tepes, like the progenitor, like that bitch, she is awesome. I absolutely love those characters, some badass bitches. You got Gurren as well, sneaky motherfucker. I don't want to say too much about him, but you gotta be keeping your eyes on it. It's like, the series works very well. Like, it has a nice blend of action, but then also as well dives more into political, and also as well like conquering your own demons and like not even being possessed. Like, there are different things in this series that's just from vampires as well. You know, you've got demons in this series as well. You got the horsemen of the apocalypse. Like, you got a bunch of stuff, like, and that's what I like about it, is like everything is kind of differencing like from it. And also as well, human experimentation, like a bunch of like curse gears. Like, so I think like a lot of people are going to find a lot of stuff to like in this series. Like, one thing is definitely say, like, at first the characters as well, they were like, you know, just run-of-the-mill. I feel like they've grown a lot better, and they've like got more interesting, especially with like Shinoa Hiragi. Like, her whole backstory is a lot more interesting. Gurren as well, and then getting deeper into like the whole families of like the entire like system. Like, I really like it. Kind of felt like on some Sinbad and some Cohen stuff from Magi, and I really do like that sort of political strife that they kind of go, where it doesn't have to, not everything has to be resolved by violence and all that, but you can have like some shit like to a point where some fucking like little teenagers are getting interrogated as fuck just to get some questions. It's like really mad. And honestly, people already know about like the mad, oh my fucking god, ending of season 1. That's pretty much where enough I ended up. I believe it ended off on volume 4. I know season 2 just started just now, and I believe it picked up around about somewhere around that part of the manga. I've read 6 volumes, which is currently about 23 chapters or 24 of the series, so about 2 years worth of the material. And I've got to say, I think it's definitely something that people should check out. And honestly, the best thing is like, is this better than some of the monthly series out there? Like, is this like the next Attack on Titan? I don't think it's the next Attack on Titan, but what I wanted to do is I wanted to get that popularity like Blue Exorcist had in the day, where it was selling like fucking hotcakes, and I hope this does the same thing as well. It's doing quite, you know, good sales, but honestly, I like this more than Blue Exorcist. Like, Blue Exorcist has more of the likable character. I like Rin more than Yuichiro, but the thing is, I like more, like, the cast in, like, all of Seraph way more, and I'm more interested in the story and all that than I do in Blue Exorcist, which is, like, you know, a shame, but it's, like, that's the honest truth about that, like, because I honestly think Seraph's the better show, just period. Like, you got a fucking Naruto versus, like, kind of Sasuke sort of little bromance, little rivalry you got going on in this series, and it's like, I'm really trying to dance around with a lot of the spoilers and stuff like that, but let's just say there's some good-ass shit in this stuff, and I'd really recommend it, and honestly, I'm kind of curious in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about it? Personally, I've only seen a couple episodes of the anime. I'm probably going to finish off the third season of the anime. Don't know if I'm going to be talking about season 2 of the anime too much. I might actually dive into the manga, because I definitely want to complete and catch up with the manga and even do a review or two on it. Like, I really would be interested to see what, honestly, your guys' feedback on Seraph at the end, or Wari no Seraph. So, yeah, give me, like, honestly, your honest points in the comment section down below. But that's all from me. Let me know what you think about Seraph at the end, Vampire Reign, in the comment section down below. But that's all from me, so thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.